having a girl talk. What is up, y'all? It's your girl Unique, and of course your girl is back with another video. So yeah, we're doing a girl talk today. If you're not already subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now before I hit you in the head with this bottle. I'm just playing, but you know, just go ahead and do that. So I haven't did a girl talk in so long, but I feel like it's well needed. I love doing these girl talks because, you know, I get to talk to y'all and address certain issues that people DM me or that people, you know, send me when I post. Okay, look, I'm doing a girl talk, send me something that you know y'all want me to cover in the video. So I love doing these. I get to help you guys, give you guys my best opinion or my best advice on things, because as females, we need to stick together and motivate each other. Like, that's all it is. And through life, I feel like you can get through all things with God, of course, and with motivation. Like, as long as you're staying motivated and you keep the right mindset, girl, sis, you will overcome everything that comes your way. So let me go in my Instagram right now and let's see what we're talking about today, because I don't even know what we're talking about. But I do have some good Stella Rosa. Super good. It tastes like juice to me. You know, wine is good for you, especially red wine. So I do believe this is red wine. Is it? Yeah, it's real good. So, you know, I'm gonna be sipping on that a little bit while I'm talking to y'all. You know, relax and vibe. So let me see what we're talking about today. Okay, so I actually have a lot of good ideas. You know, show y'all a little something, you know. So people sent in a lot of good ideas. I don't want to show nobody's name, but it's a lot of good stuff that y'all sent in, and we're about to talk about it, because let's get into it. Okay, all right. So it's probably going to be multiple topics that we're going to be talking about today. So let's get started with the first one. Number one, baby, let's go. Hold on, let me open up my bottle first before we get into it. So I think this wine is warm. When I bought it like 30 minutes ago off the shelf at the store. Can you put ice in wine? I don't think I've never seen nobody do that. I'm not gonna do it. But it literally sat in the freezer for like 10 minutes, I wanna say. Okay. All right, y'all, so get y'all cups out, y'all little wine cups, y'all juice cups, y'all waters if y'all not old enough to drink. And let's toast to, I don't know, to good health, good wealth, and all of that good, you know. How do I know if a dude really likes me and he is not using me? Okay, that's a really, really good question. Okay, so honestly, this is real simple and real easy. You look at the relationship and you ask yourself, is it adding to me in my life, or is it subtracting from me in my life? And if he is not adding to you, if he's not building you up, because he could build you up with words, you know, dudes talk. I mean, that's really important for him to build you up with words as long as it's genuine. But love does not pay the bills, baby. So if he's not helping you financially or not even trying to put in effort, you know what I'm saying, then okay, yeah, if he's leaning on you to do everything, and if he's looking at you to, you know, really just help him out with everything, and he's not doing nothing on his end to even show you that he's trying to get some money in his pocket, then I want to say yes, he is using you. And if he's not adding to you in no kind of way, then yeah, he is using you. And I mean, you can really honestly tell the vibe from people and what their intentions are. I don't know if it's just me, because I really do have that gift. Like, I can read people really good, so I can kind of tell, like, okay, this person really doesn't have good intentions for me. And that goes with friends, anybody, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to read people, read the signs. And if he is not giving to you and not motivating you and not helping you financially, then yes, I feel like he is kind of just leaning on you towards helping him. And you want to be careful, because you don't want to build him up and then you go build him up for a whole nother girl, you know what I'm saying? So just reevaluate and just ask yourself those questions. And if he is not adding to you, then honey, bye, goodbye. say bye. And if he's not even trying and he just literally is just on his ass, not doing nothing, goodbye. I'm a teen mom. How do you feel about negative energy towards us teen moms? Okay, I'm screenshotting that so I can put in the video. But honestly, that's a really good question too. Being a teen mom, I want to say in the beginning, of course, I was judged. My family didn't want to tell me, like, you know, they tried to make it seem like they were okay with everything. But I know certain people in my family, let alone, was judging me like, okay, what is she gonna do with her life? She's young, like, you know, what is the daddy gonna do? You know, just worrying and just judging because I'm so young and because I decided to keep my child young. But honestly, not just my family. I've been judged by people, you know, on the internet when I came out about my pregnancy story. I've been judged by a lot of people. But honestly, it came to a point in time where you just, well, I had to stop caring. I had to stop worrying so much about how people were judging me and how they were looking at me and what was being said about me, and worry about my life, because at the end of the day, they're not paying my bills. They're not helping me, they're not benefiting me. So why should I care about what they're saying about me and my child, in my life? Like, why? That's why you have to do everything for you and your child and your life. And whatever else, like, as long as you're taking care of what you need to be taken care of, and as long as you're doing good in your life and you're happy, that's all that matters. Whatever people saying, it does not matter. And that goes for family, that goes for friends, people that don't even know you but want to put their 2 cents in something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. So honestly, like I said, as long as you're doing what you need to be doing and you're happy with your life and you know that you're doing everything that you need to be doing, I would say them. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to the point where I've gotten in life. You know, because people are so quick to judge you. And this goes not even for teen moms, it goes for people in general. People be so quick to judge you, judge your life, judge what you're doing, judge how you dress, judge how you talk, judge everything about you. But it's like, sis, what are you doing? Like, what about your life? You know what I'm saying? But people are so quick to point the finger, but baby, guess what? They have 3 pointing right back at them, and their life not perfect, okay? Nobody's life is perfect. So honestly, that's just kind of how I stopped caring about what people said or how I was judged for being a teen mom. But I know that that kind of implies for other people too, because people could be not be teen moms and, you know, they're being judged. There's people everywhere. Everybody gets judged for something. You see these celebrities, they doing good in life, child, but guess what? They're always being talked about. People go post them on the shade room. People go and do crazy things and judge them for their life. A, not knowing everything that's going on in their life, and B, y'all don't know what the hell is really going on in these people's life, and do y'all think they care? So that's just, I mean, that kind of wraps up that question, because you can't care what people say. You can't. Okay. Dealing with a heartbreak. I've been crying for weeks now, and I work with him. Oh, damn, you work with him. Honestly, getting over a heartbreak, you can't just, I mean, you can do things to help, but it really just takes time. Everything takes time. When you get your heart broke, or when something mentally just happens to you, you can do things to help get your mind off of it, but I feel like, honestly, in my opinion, you need to face it, deal with it, work through it, and give it time to get over things. For one, know your worth. Know your worth. And I know my worth for the most part. I'm not 100% there with knowing my worth how I want to, but I'm there. Like, I'm there more than I was before in the past, and it's gotten way better. But knowing your worth will really literally save you when you are going through a heartbreak, for the simple fact that, okay, you know in your head, okay, he did this. I know I was doing what I needed to be doing in a relationship. I know that what I brought to the table, I know that I did nothing wrong. I don't know what the situation is, but if you did do something wrong, come to amends with it. You know, accept what you did, apologize for it, and just move forward if that person just don't want to deal with you. But if y'all just broke up just because, or he did something, I don't know what the situation is. If you know your worth, and if you know what you bring to the table, and you know what you did in a relationship, and you know who you are, it's gonna be easier for you. Not probably, it's most definitely gonna be easier for you to kind of move on, because you're like, okay, this is what he is missing out on. You know what I'm saying? And it's life. Heartbreaks happen, people move on, feelings change, things like that happen. But you always got to protect your heart and know who you are. Because when those things happen, it's so easy to lose yourself and lose who you are. And I did that multiple times when I've gotten my heart broke. I forgot who I was. Like, I would literally sit in bed and be heart the fuck broken and literally lose myself for a few weeks. But then I would get it back together. But I feel like you just need to know your worth and know what you're bringing to the table. And then it'll kind of be easier for you. You're like, okay, cool. Like, I already know what I carry. It's his loss. If he don't want me, cool. That's fine. God gonna send somebody else my way. But okay, that's like number one. That's what I personally feel like is like number one in kind of moving on from a relationship, because you're so quick to be like, what did I do wrong? He doesn't want me. I did something wrong. It was her. She's better. What the heck? But in reality, it's not you. And dudes are stupid a lot of the times. Guys really will like not see what they have. So for getting over a heartbreak, I want to say just do things that make you happy. Like, deal with it. Use a whole week, even if you have to call off, cry it out, let it all out. You have to deal with that pain. You can't just ignore it and act like it didn't happen, because it's going to catch up with you later and you're going to eventually have to deal with that sadness. So I want to say use at least a good week, cry, get it all out. You know what I'm saying? Vent to yourself. Like, just get it all out. Deal with your sadness. After you deal with that sadness, girl, you better wipe your eyes and hold your head up strong and move forward. There's so much more to life than a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially one that keeps doing you wrong, and one that, you know, when you break up, it's so much more. And that's just what you have to put in your head. I want to say everything is mental. As long as you're putting those things in your head, and you know your worth, and you know like everything, it's gonna be easier for you to just move forward. So I don't want to really put a time on those things. It takes time. Everybody heals differently, but most definitely use that week to get your stuff together, to cry it all out, then boom, move forward. Like, move forward, period. But I know it's hard, especially when you love somebody and then y'all go to work together. So it's just like, you gotta see him. But I kind of feel like that's better. It makes it better, because once you get yourself together and you're more happier and you're more content with yourself, and he sees you at work, he gonna be like, damn, she don't miss me? What's going on? So I feel like it's okay. Okay, talk about how you feel about having more kids, if any, and when, in gender preference. Ooh, child. Okay, so I do want another kid. I don't think I want a lot of kids, but I feel like it is important to somewhat have 2 to 3 kids, because you're gonna have somebody to really take care of you when you're older, and when you can't really do anything, and when you don't have nobody, you have your kids. That's why you gotta raise them right and be close to them. But honestly, I want a little boy. I wouldn't mind having another girl, because at first, before I had Amora, I wanted a boy. I was all the way team boy. Like, me and my mama, we was really manifesting it. Like, we was buying boy clothes and everything before we even found out the gender. Like, we was so serious about it. But, you know, she ended up being a girl. And I want to say that I am happy I had a girl. Like, she's what I needed, because me as a young lady growing into a woman, I feel like she has helped me grow more, and I still have a lot of growing to do. I haven't even reached my full grown woman prime thing yet, you know, mentally. That's what I'm saying. And physically, you know what I'm saying. I haven't reached my grown woman fine yet, but yeah, because I look at her and I know what kind of life I want for her, and I know what kind of woman I want her to grow into being. So it's kind of putting pressure on me to be like, okay, this is what you need to do. This is the example you need to set. This is what you need to do, because you want her to see you being a full-grown woman, mentally being mature, doing what you need to do, being compassionate, being considerate, being a great, genuine person, and handling business. That's what I want her to, you know, grow up knowing in her head, knowing her worth, knowing how to get to her bag, knowing how to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm raising her the way I am right now. And that's what's pushing me to be a better person, because as she's getting older, she's starting to comprehend more things and she's starting to pick up on what she's seeing. So yeah, that's kind of what's really helping me. But anyways, back to the question. I do want a little boy. If I don't, I'm okay with having another girl. And I do want to have one in the next 2 years. I know it's really soon, but I really just don't want Amora to be too far off with her sibling, because me and my sister, we are 6 years apart. And we weren't that close growing up. We actually was beefing, and I really didn't like her growing up because she used to snitch on me. She was younger. She didn't understand where I was coming from a lot of the time. So I kind of really want Amora to be close in age with her siblings, so hopefully they can be close. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know what, I don't want no more kids right now, and I don't want no more kids in a long ass time. But you know, me having her so young, that kind of like messed that up. So I do want to have another child within the next 2 years. And yeah, that's why I'm grinding so hard right now. So whenever I do have another child, I can do it the right way. I can be set financially, and hopefully I have a ring on my finger. Okay, so yeah, that's my preference. That's when I want to have a child, and that's if I want to have another child. Going through drama in high school. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel like this is good because I was the kid in school, like I always handled my business with my grades and stuff. I always was a good ass kid, but drama always found a way to suck me in. Hold on, somebody calling me. But yeah, I was always sucked into drama some kind of way. And I don't know, at the end of the day, I realized that I should have been the bigger person in most of the situations I've been through. Like I've been in fights and all, like I've gotten my ass beat bad one good time. I've won fights. I've argued with people all on social media. Like it's not worth it, especially in high school. Like me being older and me seeing everything for what it is and how life is. If I could go back and change a couple of things, I would, just because I know better now. But it's okay, you live and you learn. But me telling y'all, if you are in high school and watching this, drama, it's gonna happen. People are always gonna come your way. People are always gonna try you. But I feel like being a bigger person makes you look so much better, because sometimes when you stoop down to people's level, especially if they're miserable and they literally have nothing to lose in life, it's gonna bring down your energy. It's gonna bring down your spirit in the long run, because it's just mess, it's drama, it's ill. Like I cannot, like I'm at a point in my life right now where I just want nothing but peace. But don't ever let nobody try you up real bad. But you know what I'm saying, like some situations just aren't worth it, especially with the people. Like it's not worth it. It's not. So I want to say, just avoid high school drama if you can, because at the end of the day, life is real. Like it's so much more to life than arguing with people all the time. Like no, like you want to travel, you want to get your money, you want to do things, especially if you're in high school. You're going to graduate soon, and then once you graduate, what's next? Like you need to be worrying about that rather than, you know, arguing with people all the time. Because no, I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying it's this wine getting to me. But yeah, so I'm just saying, like if somebody is trying to cause a problem with you, just ignore it and move on with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really wish I would have did in a lot of situations in school, because half of these girls I was arguing with, oh my god, I can't. But yeah, so just move forward and work on your life, because like I said, when you start on your life young, you get to retire early. And you want to start on your life young, so you know what you want to do and handle your business. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have to say about that. And that's just what any school drama, or even drama period in life at a grown age, because it's grown people in life that want to argue, that want to fight, that want to just want to stay in drama all the time. In life, it's just not all about that. Like, what is arguing gonna do? Unless you're getting paid for it, by all means, argue, fight, do what you need to do. But if you're not getting paid for it, what's the point? Like, I'm not getting paid to argue with you, boo. What am I arguing with you for? Ooh. Is becoming an entrepreneur hard? Okay, so honestly, I started my entrepreneur journey when I was 15 years old. Really 16. Okay, yeah, I started my entrepreneur journey with, no, matter of fact, scratch that. I started my entrepreneur journey when I was in middle school selling snacks to everybody in the freaking school. Like, I've been getting to my money, y'all, like, honestly. But you know, if I didn't have any money, I would think of small ways to get money. But now, since I'm older, of course, I'm thinking bigger, and I'm thinking about getting a bigger bag. So with that being said, I really started my real entrepreneur journey when I was 16. You know, I was working at this fast food restaurant, y'all, and I was depressed because I was pregnant. And I'm like, what the hell am I finna do with this little check when I have a child coming? Like, because I know the type of life that I want to provide for my child. So that really pushed me to like, okay, you need to think. What is gonna get you some good, oh, I hope I didn't, okay. But what is gonna really get you some real money, more than what they're paying you at this restaurant, way more. You know what I'm saying? What is it gonna be? So I followed this lady on Instagram, and she did heat pressing. She did all types of heat pressing stuff. And I'm not just running my mouth. I'm just telling y'all my backstory and answering y'all question with an extended answer. Okay, so yeah, so I started that. So when I seen that, I actually worked with her for a month, but I was pregnant and I kept throwing up, and she didn't want to be liable for me and if something was to happen to me. So I got fired, and yeah, but anyways, while I was there, I learned how to heat press. Sorry babes, my camera had cut off. Okay, but I'm back. So yeah, I learned how to heat press. I learned I seen all of these customers coming in, all of the money coming in, all of, like, I learned good customer service there for real, because everybody was cool that came in the shop. I learned all of the skills that I needed to start my own business. And so when she fired me, I was upset, but you know, it kind of motivated me, because I'm like, okay, well, cool, I'm just gonna go back to this fast food restaurant and I will work my ass off until I can afford what she has in this building, which means the heat press machine, the vinyl, the just everything that she had that I seen, you know. So that really motivated me. So anyways, long story short, I hustled that up. I got that money. I started my business, and I was not getting any orders. Like, do y'all not know how depressed I was? But keep in mind, like, I never really knew anything about having a real business. I didn't have a clue. So after I started my video, you know, that's when sales started coming in, because subscribers came in, people found my Instagram, and people, you know, found my business page. Once the orders started coming in, and once I started learning how to construct a business, I started doing research. I started connecting with other business friends that has a business, and I started learning more. Like, literally, I was teaching myself and learning and picking up things from other people that was successful with their business that was around me. And so that's how I'm so skilled now, and I know what to do with marketing. I know what to do with everything about owning a business. So to wrap that all up, being an entrepreneur is hard, but it's worth it. It's hard because, you know, you kind of got to self-teach yourself certain things, and you just kind of have to learn, unless you know you're going to college for it, which I'm still interested in going to college soon for, you know, business and marketing. But honestly, I feel like most of that stuff is on the internet, or, you know, I can just call somebody and learn things and have a real mentor with the whole business thing. But yeah, so being an entrepreneur is hard, it is difficult, but once you get your foot in the water a little bit, and that's with anything, it gets easy. And once, you know, you get the ball rolling, you get your orders going, and you learn the basics and everything that you need to know about running your business constructively, then that's when things just get easier. But being an entrepreneur is worth it, but you really just gotta learn, and it's a lot to learn, especially with getting sales, because it's easy to just, you know, set up your site, get the photo shoot going, get everything in place, your website looks good, but baby, where are the sales? You know what I mean? So you just have to learn how to get yourself out there, learn how to market yourself, learn all of that. And I mean, that's when it gets easy. I'm gonna do like 2 more questions. So let's get to it. Let me see, what's another good question? I want a really juicy good question. How do you feel about women getting BBLs? That's good. Okay, so honestly, I have nothing against women that get BBLs. Like, I'm thinking about getting lipo 360 myself, and I feel like you can 100% love yourself, but it might be one thing that you want to fix and you feel like you'll be even more happier with yourself. So I feel like when people get to a point in life, especially older people or people that just have not been happy with their bodies, once they get their bodies, then they feel way better about themselves. I mean, nothing is wrong with that, but I feel like if you're doing it and if people are doing it strictly because of social media and because they feel like, okay, other girls are getting their body done, let me get mine done so I can look good too, then you don't need to get your body done. You don't. Like, you have to love yourself first and then get it done, because once you get it done, you're not going to be all the way happy because you didn't do it for you. You did it for Instagram to take some nice ass pictures and to please everybody else around you. No. So I say that because from experience, like me, I love myself. I love my little body. You know, I'm real petite. But it is a few things that I would like to fix, and I feel like I would be even more happier with myself once I get it done. Because I'm lazy and I don't like working out. But that's a different story, okay? It's not on me, it's on y'all. So, with that being said, I don't have nothing against people that get BBLs, that get any type of surgery. I feel like, you know, if that's your body, do what you want to do, but do it for yourself if you're going to do it. Don't do it because of everybody else and because of society around us. And that's why the world is so up in the head, because they do everything not for themselves, but for other people around them, and that's why they're not genuinely happy behind those pictures. So just do it for you. Y'all, I'm a little tipsy, okay? I feel good though. I feel real good. Why do y'all keep asking me these freaky questions? Oh my God. Okay, hold on. How to improve your credit? Do you plan to buy a home? Okay, improving my credit. I honestly have a credit lady that does my credit, and that's kind of how, like, my credit is so good. Not kind of, that's exactly how my credit is so good. She actually teaches me small things about credit, but honestly she does everything for me with my credit. And honestly, y'all need to, I'm gonna give her information out soon once she, you know, gets her course together and everything. But honestly, credit is the key to everything, period. Like, I don't know if y'all parents told you yet. I don't know who didn't tell y'all, but if nobody told y'all, I'm telling you, your credit is everything. And it's good to start working on your credit while you're in school, because think about it. If you have good credit, guess what you can do? Just guess. If you have really good credit, you can go get you a credit card, $10,000 credit card, baby. Guess what you can do with that $10,000, okay? You could go and invest in what you want to invest in. You don't have to pay it back, but you know, it's credit. If you want to go get a car, your payment's going to be low. Why? Your credit. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't got the luxury car that I want yet. For one, I'm not in a home. I'm not where I want to be right now. You know what I'm saying? So my car not going to match to my lifestyle right now. But guess what? I want a home. Me having an apartment, you know, I live with my boyfriend now, y'all. But me having my own apartment, I had got a short-term lease, and I'm happy I did, because like, the money that me and my roommate paid was ridiculous, and it's literally like you're taking your money and throwing it in the trash. Like, that's basically what you're doing. Like, you get in the trash can, you getting over $2,000 and you putting it in the trash can a month, plus more. And if you have a home, if you own a home, all of that money is going towards your property. Y'all get it? Okay, so that's way better than renting. You would rather buy. Me, I want to buy. I want to buy a house. And that's something that I am in the works of. It might not be this year, next year, but it's going to be within these next 5 years. I'm buying a house. I mean, I feel like that's a really good option. But right now, I'm still in the, you know, the world of renting and doing all of that. But I'm fed up with it, okay? Like, I'm ready to get me a house. But yeah, once your credit is good, you can go get a house, you can go get the car you want, credit cards, anything, but you just have to be responsible with it. So with that being said, if you're young, you don't have no credit, baby, get you some credit, work on your credit, okay? Because that literally, I'm telling y'all, it is the key to everything, okay? So get you some good credit. Ask your mama if she can add you under her credit card, something to help build your credit, because once she pays on her credit card or whatever she has going on, guess what, your credit gonna go up. So honestly, this is what they don't want to tell us in school. Like, I mean, I honestly don't be remembered being told anything about my credit in school, but it's important. It's most definitely important. Y'all, I feel a little sexy sipping on this wine. Oh my god, like wine make you feel real sexy, y'all. All right, that's the end of this girl talk. I want to do another one soon, you know, a little sipping talk. So yeah, I'm gonna do that soon. But me and Tremont, we're actually going on a picnic today. It's the weekend, you know, we're baby free, and we're actually doing a double date. So I'm trying to see if we're gonna vlog that. I don't know, but I'm gonna wrap this girl chat up. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all so much. I hope I answered most of y'all questions and I helped somebody out there, and that y'all enjoy me sipping my wine and talking to y'all. But yeah, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.